Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. These guys, they haven't quite figured things out yet, just 2-5 on the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this week.
Charger.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm that is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Ready. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go. Back to Robinson now on first down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll throw with Taylor. That one into the hands of Flowers. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Pretty effective run there.
He ain't say nothing.
Smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality. And pound the rock.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
Falcons first down. First and goal.
Let's
at
go
the
now.
9-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson.
Man, he's behind shoot.
Second and goal from the 1.
The goal line. A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
So they go with a tight end carry.
Whoa, that's
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go. It's no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Williams will score. Touchdown Atlanta. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, it almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play. Best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
No.
It takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be let out by their third. Third-year quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 66 yards.
Having a nice season, number 8 in the league in receiving yards, and not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
A first run now for Kyron Williams. He gets this to the 35, good for a gain of 5. This defense for the Falcons, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 12. And
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group was playing with a QB, it easily move into the top 5.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. Callahan. Throw left side, held in by Pickens. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Now Williams running left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Falcons offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Oh my gosh,
He takes this up near the 45-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Falcons at 4-3, a game over 500. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
You gotta be kidding me!
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36. Yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Pickens going in motion left. Following the fumble recovery, Callahan. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, Callahan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Man.
Rams, first down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Off play action, Callahan. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. George Pickens, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Here's 2nd and 10. Taylor. Over the middle, caught by London. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Come on.
Robinson.
Oh, I couldn't even block the block me.
And brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Taylor will throw. This is intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. Callahan. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Callahan. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to score quickly to add on. There he goes, left side. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
You got to score them.
Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this. And they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that. Because you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as the tackle made up near the 35. A quick throw there. That's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Well caught by now. The ball comes loose. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to take over.
Oh.
39-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing play.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the
Please tell me
question,
this getting
was the knee in
overtime.
fact
Please
down
tell
before
me
this
this getting
ball comes
overtime.
loose? And is the video convincing enough to
Thank
overturn it?
A
you.
lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Work in the middle of the field.
Oh my
He's got it
God!
incomplete.
Is that a holding?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag
How
on
is
the field.
wrong is happening?
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And this will be caught by Mooney. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
18, let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, trap 60, trap 60.
Final play of the half, it's Taylor. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for
our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And here's the Bears running back. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the New England.
First here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. A 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd and 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here back at the 41.
Okay,
3rd and 5.
Okay, there he goes. Okay, go.
Operating from the gun, Callahan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it will be Falcon football. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
So what?
And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, we still all that man alive.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Taylor throws right back to London, complete again. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
15 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Taylor. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Here's Taylor to throw. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Taylor to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Taylor. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They run the draw here.
Jesus.
He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Taylor. Into the
yes! Come on!
He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Now Taylor going to lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
As we prepared for this game, most offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. Yes,
yes.
Where you're seeing a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Callahan. Receiver complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8. In motion goes the tight end. Operating from the gun. Callahan.
Thank you. Come on.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd down and 6 to go.
Don't stop.
Operating from the gun. Callahan. He's got this to Pickens. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Oh,
He's going to use his legs here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Rams look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown where they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter, this drive becomes very critical. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Taylor.
that was me. That was a pass.
This one's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Throwing to start the drive. Callahan. And that is incomplete on the coverage. A little too big there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Callahan. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender and work to the defense's advantage on that play.
9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this 4th quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Taylor. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Throwing to start the drive. Callahan. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Coleman, the man in motion right. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is right there. It's good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
A good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Now it's Taylor.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Robinson will try to pick it up. Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very
hit the
of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't
Shoot, quarterback didn't even realize.
Now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Operating from the gun, Callahan. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Callahan. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. This is 1st and 10. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons.
Taylor. That one into the hands of Flowers. Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Now Taylor.
at the 16.
That's caught left side with tight end Pitts. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Here's Taylor. And the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Oh
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Los Angeles, the loss would have really hurt, but as it stands, it's an important win as they move to 3-5 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
That's a spicy no bueno.
Just like, hey, man.
Ooh, that's a good run. The Niños. All right, let's have a 3. We'll see who's better. Also, okay, we'll probably run a couple matches. I'll be probably in the night, probably up by like 9:30.